What's up, people? Just doing a quick video on, I haven't done one in a while. I have quite a few knives to do videos on. My lighting is extremely shitty as always. I get my shadow in this one, awesome. But real quick, this is a John W. Smith SD-3. I'll run the specs real quick. 8.06 overall length, 3.5 inch blade, 3.38 inch sharpened edge. Blade thickness is 156 thou. Blade steel's S35BN. 4.5 inches closed, and the weight of 4.7 ounces. So now that that's out of the way, I'll go over the knife. I've been looking at John W. Smith's knives for a long time. They're really affordable, and you know, I'm actually on the books for one, but this popped up on GP Knives, so I figured I'd give it a try and see if it was worth staying on the books and whatnot. But anyway, right off the bat, I would say it definitely is. But this one, like I said, has a CPM S35VN blade. The hand rub satin on this blade is, I mean, pretty close to freaking perfection. It looks great, and he did a hell of a job on it, to be honest. This one has a thumb stud, thumb disc opener, some jimping. The only logo on the blade is right there on the tang. I got some lube on here, and the bronze titanium bolsters with lightning strike carbon fiber. Handle scales, it's obviously a liner lock. You got a bent spring titanium pocket clip, black G10 backspacer. The action is nice and smooth. It's not what I would call fast, but it's nice and smooth. The blade is perfectly centered now. I'll go over that in a minute. You can flick it open. It definitely can be flicked open, but it's definitely like more of that hydraulic smooth. Feels nice to open, really, just like a nice normal deployment. But it's nice and smooth. Like I said, it's not lightning quick, but you can definitely pop it open. Obviously, I said that before, bronze titanium bolsters, they look nice, they're dovetailed. There is a little hump there, it's kind of like Terzola style. I'm pretty freaking sure he means to do that. There is no gaps whatsoever between the backspace of the tie liners, the scale material, and the bolsters. It's just incredibly well done. The fit and finish on this knife is excellent. Feel in hand is it's definitely comfortable. The only real thing that I'll give a negative to is the pocket clip is a little bit big, and it's not really uncomfortable, but I can just definitely feel it. Maybe a little bit more low profile would be better, but to be honest, it's not bad. It's not anything that's you know, kills it for me. Jimping is slightly effective, but to be honest, I don't imagine. I don't know, but regular grips, it's comfortable, and I'm not even going to do reverse grip for this because it's not even really meant to be, but has a nice swedge on top. I believe it's a hollow grind. But overall, for the price that these are, I think it's definitely, there is a lanyard hole, sorry, but it's definitely worth the price. This from GP Knives, I think, was around $550 what I paid, $580 maybe, if I remember correctly. And for that price, the fit and finish you're getting for this knife is incredible. I mean, it really is. There is no play, left, right, up, or down. I will say this much though, sorry, my dog's over there drinking. They always have to make noise whenever I make a video. It's one of those things. But anyway, when I first got this, the blade doesn't just fall. Like if I disengage the lock, it doesn't just fall. You gotta manipulate it to get it to close. But like I said, it's incredibly smooth. It's just not super lightning, you know, lightning fast or whatever. But when I first got it, it was Loctite. There was a tiny bit of play, and it was, you know, the blade would just drop. I prefer no play whatsoever, so I tightened up the pivot just a tad, and I centered it up as well. It was And when I say centered it up, it wasn't like it was way off or something like that. I mean, it was a hair off, and I got it perfectly centered, and there's absolutely no play. And like I said, the knife is still buttery smooth. It's just more like that hydraulic, slow, very smooth feel than the, you know, effortless, just falling down, dropping. But this runs on phosphor bronze washers. You can see them in there. You can kind of see them in there. But overall, this knife is, I'd say, superb for the value. In this price range, I don't think you're going to do very much better than this. For a quick size comparison, here's a large Sebenza. Keep in mind it's a little bit of an angle. The Sebenza is just a hair, well, it's a little bit bigger than the blade. But the handle size is pretty close. It's just a touch bigger. So it's pretty comparable to a large Sebenza. The weight, pretty close. From what I can tell with my scale hands, you know, my very precise weight measurement there. But like I said, overall, I think it's a very high quality knife, especially for the money. J.W. Smith, you know, makes knives in the range of, you know, $500 all the way up into the, you know, multiple thousands for his art knives. But you know, he's a maker you don't hear about a ton, and I don't really understand why. His knives are very nice. It's definitely a quality folder. Like I said, the fit and finish is superb. I mean, that hand rub satin, it doesn't get much more perfect than that. There's some fingerprints on there from me, but just a very high quality knife for what you're paying. And that's about it, folks. Keep it short on this one. Definitely check him out. I was able to get on his books maybe a couple months ago. I think his books are still open, so if you're interested, email him. He was a little slow getting back to me, but he definitely got back to me. So if you're interested, check him out. All right, people, I'm out.